All right, after a fun night in Vegas, we are headed back. This dude stayed up till 7 o'clock in the morning.
I'm dead.
That's ridiculous. Now we're gonna get some really good breakfast apparently and hit the road. This is a Las Vegas cold start. Such a cool looking place. Pulled up to get breakfast and protected the Lambo between a Porsche and the wall, and it turns out this guy's a total champion. So it's a 997 turbo, but it's a manual with racing bucket seats and a freaking roll cage in the back. Props to you, dude. So while I was in Vegas, I came out with a new goal. SEMA is October 31st, and I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers by SEMA so that me and James and the homies can party in Vegas. Just took the stickers off the car. Time to head out. This place is so good, by the way, for breakfast. One thing that rallies always prove to me about the Huracan is how decent it is as a rally slash cross country vehicle. I've been driving it for the last 700 miles in the last couple days, and what do you think of the seats? I think they're actually pretty comfortable.
Really
The suspension
compared to Brian.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Brian with the twin turbo Lambo has these carbon buckets, but the seats are pretty comfortable over long distances. The suspension is firm enough to where you can go around turns extremely well, but it's not jarring whatsoever on the highway. Fuel economy is, well, not great, but neither is any other car on the rally. In terms of space, no, it's not something like a Ferrari 458 or a 488 that has a ton of space, but it's not terrible. There's some, I mean, look, he's got leg room despite having stuff behind. I've got my bag back behind my seat. Where is your suit?
Back there.
Back there.
Yeah.
We figured out that there is a hook for a suit up there. I had no idea. And in the front, we've got his big duffel bag along with my backpack and a light bar. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with how this thing does. That is actually so cool. Look at all the mirrors reflecting sun straight at the solar collector tower. I bet you that's hot. All right, guys, so if you haven't heard yet, I am giving away an E46 BMW M3. One of my all-time dream cars in high school. I still want one, actually. And I think it's the perfect enthusiast car to give back to you guys and give away on the channel. So all you have to do to win the M3, I'm gonna give it away in about a month, is be a subscriber to Vehicle Virgins and sign up for my new website, likegravity.com. You gotta get a pro membership. Now, 1 month is $2.50. You get access to videos 24 hours in advance. You get 10% off the store, and you get access to exclusive giveaways like this car and many, many more things. If you get the year subscription, you get 12 entries. And if you don't win this time, you still get 12 entries for future giveaways in the next year. So that's how you do it. Click the link in the description below for more information. Let's get on to the video. So I've always liked the Nissan Cubes, not for a car, but what do you guys think about me finding a salvaged one for super cheap, sealing it up and turning it into a fish tank? The OG Vehicle Virgins Nissan Cube fish tank. And of course I will put Nismo badging all over it. If anyone knows what that place is, let me know. That's pretty cool. One of the best parts about rallies and road trips is sometimes you can just decide, screw it, we're no longer going home right now, and we're gonna go check out that place where I said, if anyone knows what that is, let me know. Looks like a sick spot for a photo shoot, and there's also this side road along the side of the freeway that looks like might be kind of fun for acceleration runs. All right, what the hell is this place? Oh, man. We have pulled over in the middle of Death Valley, literally in the middle of this road. We haven't seen a car in quite some time. I still don't really know what this place is. Some abandoned, yep, no idea. A lot of cool graffiti though, makes for a perfect photo shoot. James is gonna pull out the 5D and take some awesome pictures. Okay, we pulled over to take pictures of the Lambo and James is just taking pictures of ants. What are you doing?
I don't know.
That's actually really freaking scary. I don't like that at all. Look at this road. This is absurd. We were trying to tell if a truck was coming this way, so James just took a picture with his telephoto and zoomed in. Turns out it's just a sign. We've been staring at the Lambo in the middle of this line for the past 5 minutes, trying to figure out if we're actually in the middle or not. Not quite, not quite. We're trying to get the Lamborghini logo to line up with the black line. We did it, yeah! Thanks, James. Whew. That is centered. That's sick. With an ML63. Back in LA. Just got back to my place and I wanted to walk around the Huracan and show you the actual storage space. So let's go ahead and pop the trunk here. For those that don't know, the trunk release button is the middle of this key that is the exact same as an Audi A4. Thank you. Actually, the new A4 has a better key than this. Lovely Lamborghini. And Lamborghini has the same keys for everything other than, I believe the Centenario has a cooler key. But even if you get an Aventador SV, same thing. I don't know why there's a Ferrari bag in here. That kind of bums me out, but James, get this shit out of here. Here you go. Thank you. Then inside here, we've got Lamborghini toolkit. I have space for some quick detailer and a backpack. And don't forget your light bar. There you go. That's necessary. So that's the extent of the space in the front trunk. Audi R8, this, really not all that good. The 488, all the cars that are rear wheel drive have more space in the front because of the lack of drivetrain components compared to the all-wheel drive cars. Although, the LP580 trunk in the Huracan, they didn't change it. All right, now for the inside, we've got this shelf behind the seats. So, it's enough space to fit a carry-on bag. And depending upon where you sit, you can store a little bit of stuff behind the seats. Got storage here, and that's it. So as far as a car that's good for road tripping, honestly, on a short trip, let's say 4 days, you can easily pack enough stuff, unless you dress ridiculous and you have to bring 40 pairs of shoes, which obviously me and James don't have to. You can pack plenty of stuff for me and one passenger for about a 4-day trip. It's pretty good over long distances, and the car's been absolutely bulletproof. It's coming up on 20,000 miles. It's gonna hit 20,000 miles tomorrow, most likely. And even with the supercharger, it's still running strong. What's the storage space like on this bad boy?
You just throw shit in.
Well, you just throw shit in the rear seats. Lovely. How big is the trunk?
Like I said.
It's a little low profile, but it's pretty deep.
This is horrible.
Oh, yeah, that shape is terrible, dude. All right, dude. Ooh. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
See you, dude. That was a freaking blast. Heck yeah. That was a hell of a weekend, guys. Thanks so much, Scott, for throwing a fantastic rally. And to my new friends that we had an absolute blast hanging out at night. Brian, Ryan, John Ross, Ed, of course, James. There's more of you. Of course, you know who you are. We had an absolute riot. Seriously. The Huracan did fantastic. I'm extremely stoked on its performance, how it did up against the twin turbo car, its reliability. I'm about to hit 20,000 miles, so it's a little bit sad in the sense that I'm driving the car so hard, but it's also super exciting. I'm really doing some brainstorming here on whether I want to keep the car almost indefinitely and kind of drive it into the ground, because it's such a damn good car to drive on an everyday basis as a supercar, or in a year or two trade to something else. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather see me keep the Huracan for a long time, do some mods on it, and then maybe pick up an additional car, or in a year or so, pick up a used 720S and modify that and try something completely different? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.